The fourth and final method is called the pairwise comparison method. And if you think about the word pair, if you have a pair of something, you have two of them. So what you do is voters first rank all the candidates. And then if A and B are a pair of candidates, we count how many voters prefer A to B and how many, and vice versa, which means how many would prefer B to A. Whichever candidate is preferred the most receives 1 point. Now, if A and B are tied, then each receives half of a point. And you do this comparison for all pairs, assigning points as you go. And then at the end, the candidate receiving the most points is the winner. Now, they took a break from the Anne, Ben, Karim, and Doreen issue or situation, and we're getting into something that is more near and dear to my heart, ranking your choice between tacos, nachos, and burritos at a restaurant. And I know all of you are wondering, so I'll just clear it up right now. I would be in this group right here. I would choose tacos any day of the week and twice on Sundays. That's my choice. But if I can't have a taco, I go with a chicken burrito. And nachos, honestly, I can't remember the last time I even ordered nachos. Although there is that restaurant over in Louisville that has some really good pork nachos. But anyway, haven't done that in a while. So what they do here is they've asked a bunch of customers to rank their preferences for tacos and nachos and burritos at a restaurant. And they want you to use the pairwise comparison method to decide which item is preferred. And when I highlighted this here, I said, this is me, tacos, burritos, and nachos. There's 864 other people who feel the same way, okay? And then you've got these two, whoops, meant to switch to a different color, come on. You've got these 2,108 people. They also like tacos first, but they would prefer nachos before they would pick a burrito. Okay? So that's how that works. All right, that's how the table reads. So we're going to start with comparing in pairs. And I'm just going to, let me go back here where there's room. Remember back in chapter 2, if you had a set that had tacos, burritos, and nachos in it, and you were supposed to come up with subsets, and I asked you for the subsets with just 2 elements, so you'd be like, okay, I need to compare tacos with burritos, that's one pair, and tacos with nachos, that's another pair, and then the last pair would be burritos with nachos. Those are your 3 2-element subsets. Those are the only pairs you can come up with. And comparing tacos with burritos is the same as comparing burritos with tacos. It doesn't matter. You're doing a comparison between the two. So that's how we're going to do it. So going back here, they started with, let's compare tacos. Let's see, tacos with nachos. And so they start with that first column, this column here, and they're like, okay, these 2,108 people, what do they prefer? They prefer tacos is their first choice. Nachos is their second choice. And burritos is their third. But we're not worried about burritos right now. We're just looking for T's and N's. Okay? So if I went through this and they did put these in different colors, but it just helps me a little bit with the highlighters to make it stand out a little bit. So I'm going through and I'm highlighting all the tacos in yellow and the nachos in blue. And then I'm going to look at them. And that first column, tacos was ranked first. So the 2,108 people, which is right here, those are the people that prefer tacos over nachos, right? That would be tacos over nachos. They want yellow. Then I go to the next column, which is here. Same thing. Those 864 right there, they would have yellow before blue, tacos before nachos. But when you get to this column, now on this one, you've got people, 1,156 people, they prefer nachos over tacos, right? Because right here, I've got nachos is the first choice. And that 1,156 is right here. And then you go to the next one, same thing here. Blue is above the yellow, right? Blue is number one choice. They would pick that before they would pick tacos. And so that 1,461 is right here. Now when we get to this group of people, this 1,587 people, they have tacos as their second choice and nachos as their third. They really want burritos, but we're not looking at burritos just yet. We're only looking at tacos and nachos. So for those people, if they had to choose between tacos and nachos, they would pick tacos first. So that 1,587 is right here. And then I go to this last column, and these people, again, they would much rather have burritos, but burritos isn't an option right now. It's either tacos or nachos. Pick one. And obviously they picked the nachos. So those people are up here. And I've done all the columns, so we just look at our totals, and the total here is 4,559. The total here is only 3,697. More people would rather have tacos than nachos, so 1 point goes to tacos. And now I have to go and do the other ones also. So I'm not going to be as dramatic this time. We're just going to look at it. And on this one, you're comparing, again, tacos, but instead of the nachos, we're doing burritos. So now we're looking at burritos, and we go through here, all the burritos, and tacos, 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 tacos. And remember, these columns are in order. At the top is their first choice, in the middle is their second choice, and in the third is their fourth choice. But we're not looking at nachos. So just, you have to kind of ignore these. And so these 2,108 people, they want tacos. All right. So these are the people that prefer tacos over burritos. And these are the people that want burritos over tacos. So these are taco people. These are taco people. These are taco people. These are burrito people. These are burrito people, and these are burrito people. And they both add up to 4,128 points, so each gets half a point. And then they do it one more time. And this time you do nachos with burritos. So burritos was the green, and nachos was the blue, right? So nachos, 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 and hope I don't run out of time. What have I got? It's getting close. And then burritos, 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 burritos. So these people, they choose nachos over burritos. That's the top one. So these are burritos over nachos and nachos over burritos. So what number was that? 2,100. That's that one. These 864, they want burritos. These want nachos. These want nachos. These want burritos. And these want burritos. And so that's your total there. That's your total there. That's bigger. So 1 point goes to nachos. So at this point, tacos had 1.5 points. Nachos had only 1 point. And burritos had just a half a point. So our choice is tacos. And that is the pairwise comparison method.